definitely. As the season goes on, teams, get to know each other and they get that chemistry, get the systems going. And, this is a team that, they play simple, they play hard, and they play fast. So, it's a good challenge for us.
Thank you.
Next up, we'll go to Mark Masters, TSN. Go ahead, Mark.
TJ, rare to get this kind of break in the schedule, especially in a season like this. How would you describe how the body, the mind feels coming out of this break?
Yeah. I think similar to the last one, we only had a couple games, since the last break that we had. But, in a condensed schedule, anytime you can get a chance to get some rest and let the body recover and heal is important. And then, come out and start off where we left off.
During the Zoom hospital visit, it was brought up who would finish first, who would finish last in an Ironman triathlon, and your defense partner kind of threw you under the bus and said you for sure finished last. I'm just wondering if there's anything behind that, like you don't like the bike, or what was that about?
No, I just had a tough skate test at the start of the year. First impressions last a while, I guess, around here. So, I think that's what it had to do with.
Yeah, they're playing well. There's no easy games in our division. We know that, and they've played us really hard throughout this year. So, they've got our full attention. We know that we have to be at our best to beat them tonight, and every game coming down the stretch is important.
Thank you.
Yep.
Next up, we'll go to Gord Miller. Go ahead, Gord.
Alex, you mentioned the skill of Joe and Jason. They're known for that, and they're also known for their volume. What's that like to be around two guys that are as sort of talkative and boisterous as those two kids are?
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, they bring great energy to the room. They make it fun, stepping on the ice every day. And it's contagious. I mean, when you play on their line, you have fun. You want to kind of play well for them, for yourself. And there's no second guessing anything with them. Every time you get back to the bench, if you're in the locker room, they're always talking. They know what they want out of you. They kind of let you know right away. So, I've learned a lot from them. It's been fun, and they're just contagious to be around.
I think we're just looking for greater consistency, with all areas of our game on both sides of the puck. Special teams, all those things. I think we've clearly shown, through this point of the season that no matter what area of the game it is, that we've shown that we can do it very well. I think many times things have gotten away on us. We've just lacked the consistency to keep doing it. So that's really what we're looking for here. And I think that, increased practice time and a little bit of rest that we've had here in the last couple of weeks should help us in that regard, especially as the schedule, heats back up. I think, the challenge for us here today is, especially playing against a team has been, played last night and is going to be rolling here off the start, that we're going to have to get back into that game mode very quickly. Just the greater consistency in all regards.
Next up, we'll go to Kevin McGran, Toronto Star. Go ahead, Kevin.
Two questions for you, Sheldon, if you don't mind. First is Brodie Tkachuk. How tough an opponent is he? Certainly the things he does in front of the net, being physical, being able to score, all of those things. How tough an opponent is he versus other guys in that role?
Well, there's not many guys that play that role as well as he does, that have all the combination of all the things you talked about. There's a lot of big, strong guys that go to the net but don't necessarily have the skill set or the timing to make good on the chances. So he's definitely someone that's difficult to handle in that area. The challenge is to try to break out quickly and not let them not let him or his line spend time in the offensive zone, so he doesn't have as much of an opportunity to use the strengths that he has in terms of getting to the net. If we get back and break out quick and get out clean, then you're not having to play at your end, and takes away, that strength of his game. And it's really, they have a lot of guys throughout their lineup that go to the net well, but certainly he's at the top of the list.